attack you, no one will harm your neighbor or your sister, whatever watakuwa, kwa sababu peace will stand. And when peace stand, peace always stand like a lamp. It lightened the world. It lightened the world and make it a better place for both of us. That's why peacemakers are blessed. If you can be part and parcel of peace today, you will be better your tomorrow. Because if God will grant your face, be part and parcel of tomorrow, and you embrace the culture of peace, love, and goodwill, then tomorrow will take care of yourself. Again, we have what we call pushing. We have to push, regardless of the condition or life. In my panel here, remember, you can see the translator, and that is caring. That is caring. That is part of caring. We care for those who can't understand our language. We care for those who can listen or hear what we say. That's why, as we connect ourselves as world citizens, we are here with sign language. And remember, he'll have his own time to share with you on how he can also accommodate you through his trainings. He will start his own class soon to ensure that everyone can be part and parcel of sign language. Now, for those who can understand my point, please take it direct from the sign language, and Lord will bless you. The linguisticers, kindly translate these words, the children, the less privileged. Kindly translate these words, take it down. Living through tourist visa in this world, I can go anytime, but I have to leave something with you. It's a lot, but just go with 1%. May Lord protect you. May Lord grant you full life of health, wealth, and prosperity. Those who are there, the meditation family, kindly sorry. It is because of the scope and nature of our operations. Sometimes we can't just be here at the exact time, but I believe that if we keep time, we can be part and parcel of making this world a better place. I promise and swear that from today henceforth, kama ni saa 12 tutakuwa tunapiga saa 12 show, so that wale wanaenda job wapate time ya kukua part and parcel of this podcast. Before we go to Borderless Africa, I want to introduce the panel, because this is the team. This is the task force with strong force to educate Africans on why it is important to break these borders and cross free as free world citizens. So karibu, tutajitambulisha, alafu atajitambulisha, alafu tukaribishe kipindi chetu, kipindi cha Borderless Africa, yani Afrika bila mpaka. Karibu.
Okay, thank you very much to our viewers. I hope you are good wherever you are. I am in Panucheng, an African, a very proud African, a visionary, a driver of purpose, and I'm very much glad to be with you here today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very important. I go by the name Niza Junior. A student at Pwane University, I am a man in a mission, and one day the mission shall be accomplished. Thank you.
Welcome once again from the top. Remember, this is Gwira Gwira crossing the borders, because we want to break these borders, and to break these borders, we have to be in Mali. Congratulations to Malian brothers and sisters to accept the call for Borderless Africa. Togo family, this is the Africa we are talking about. Mali, Gabon, Congo, DRC. I heard that you also talking about Borderless Africa. Remember, Traoré is one of the greatest men. We embrace him, and we want to assure him that we'll back him forever and evermore. And also my president, a very senior patriotic son of Africa, Dr. Somoe William Ruto, have decided to get into a serious call for Borderless Africa. Thank you, Mr. President, President William Ruto, and God bless you for making this bold decision that once we break these borders, then we will have an opportunity to accommodate young people who are oppressed and feeling rejected, feeling confined in a very small room where there is no enough oxygen to breathe. Calling for borderless Africa, it is because we have to fight colonial mindset with barbaric beliefs that we have to separate ourselves in order to live. It was a trick. It was a politic. It was with a bad motive to separate families, to separate resources which we have in Africa, which should help African sons and daughters to prosper. And remember, Africa is the mother of gold, silver, diamond, call them all, even big fives, elephants. They fly from the other side to Africa. So we have everything that we need in Africa. And comrades are dying crossing Mediterranean Sea. Our brothers from Ivory Coast going to Europe, Italy, France, looking for the greener pasture, lifting gold, and they fly up coming to take this gold. This is why we are calling upon United States of Africa. One president, one currency, and one continent called Africa. What do you say, my brother?
I am very much glad for this topic. When the colonialists came into Africa back then, they are the people who came up with the borders in Africa. And I tend to believe that they came to decide that when we divide these people, it will make us easy to rule them. So it's just like a tactic of divide and rule. So they divided Africa into different geographical locations, and then they came up with the names of those countries. We have Kenya, we have Togo, we have Ghana, we have Guinea-Bissau,
Tanzania is our neighbor.
Tanzania. So there are a lot of countries that are divided within Africa, and now these countries are depending on themselves. So because they are not able to acquire all that they require, they have to go beg outside. That is what now forces them to go back to the colonialists to ask and to kneel and to beg for the resources so that they can be able to sustain themselves. So I think that this is a mirror that the colonialists saw earlier, that if we leave these people, then there is going to be a time that they are all going to be united. And when the Africans unite with all the resources that they are, with all the things that they are, then they are going to grow and they may outsmart us. So that's the trick that they used to divide and to segregate us, so that we may be self-centered and so that we may not think of coming up together in unity. But nowadays, I'm very happy because we are coming up with new mindsets. The current generation of leaders is now a generation which is up to force to bring out that change and transformation within the African states. So it's a very big, push that we as Africans, we come together, we break all our borders so that we come unified, just like all the other continents that we have. All the other countries, we will hear someone say that I am an American. I am an American. I'm an Asian. I come from this. They talk about their continent, not their. They don't have countries. They talk about their continents. Yeah.
United States of America.
United States, United.
I'm from United States.
United.
I'm from United States. In bold, United States.
United States.
And that's why they have that superpower.
Exactly.
So if we unite as African and come with the United States of Africa, you can be also having some negotiation powers with the other side of the world.
Exactly.
That's what you mean. Africa was subjected as illiterate. The larger number of people in Africa are not educated. That is in decades. But now Africans are the engineers, the pilots. They do a lot. Doctors, teachers, soldiers. I see my brothers in African Union, soldiers, doing a lot of work. Even we have our own soldiers in Haiti. And they're highly learned. We have lawyers. We have many, not even only in Kenya. We go to South Africa, we go to Rwanda, we go to Zimbabwe. Here in Zimbabwe, you remember the story of Maxwell coming up with, microsonic energy. That's very marvelous. Competing with people like Elon Musk, the Starlink owner. So when we talk about uniting Africa, We want young people to cross border to Zimbabwe and go learn more about microsonic energy for those who are interested. Without creating more bureaucracy that crossing border, we have yellow fever certificate, we have, you have to must want to, no, you just go. So far, you are an African, and we need African identity card. That you are an Africa, you come from Africa. So crossing these borders have been a challenge. This challenge have piled pressure for a long time, not only in African, countries, but even in West, Indies. You see the Nepal story, when young GNZs, the mighty GNZs, strike and destroy, burn their whole city. Why? Because they are confined. If the borders can be free, we can accommodate them in Kenya. Those who are interested in livestock, we have big ranches, game parks, national parks. They can come and do more studies here. We free them, we give them free visa to come and do a lot of our brothers from South Africa. So they will not pile pressure towards their own state, and they might be lacking enough resources to accommodate those who are already graduated and have skills and knowledge to manage their own affairs.
Sure.
And if borders are free, they can go to Tanzania. Maybe we don't have English teachers in Tanzania. So Tanzania can accommodate Kenya, English teachers to go and, free. Na wanalipwa salary. Because we're trading under one currency. Hakuna eti pesa ya Tanzania iko chini na pesa ya Kenya iko juu. Hii ndio inafanya tunakuwa subjected to poverty. So calling for borderless Africa is creating opportunity and opening doors for those who are still under the bottomless pit where many people are suffering. It is not inciting for violence, because if it could be inciting for violence, then it could be a big violence, because young people are listening. Young people are integrating. We need that integration. You from Kenya should be in Pretoria, maybe for benchmarking. Umeenda pale, mmekutana ma comrade, mnapiga story, coffee. You want to know how they live there. 1 week unarudi ke na hakuna eti pesa etu. Sasa you can't travel, you can't fly because you can't afford air ticket, you can't afford hotels and accommodation, because no, wewe ukitoka hapa ni your ID and your air ticket. So you have to work hard if you want to fly to South Africa. Remember, it's not here. You have to have some transport and air ticket to fly there, though at a very minimal rate, because tutakuwa na resources yenye ina accommodate hata hizo transport costs. Sini hivyo?
Yeah.
Now, calling for borderless Africa, we want young soldiers yenye wame engaged katika war in Congo. They should be in school. They should be in classes. They should be doing other engaging in reproductive activities. You see, instead of giving them guns to go and kill their own brothers and sisters for the sake of self-interest individuals, with self-interest to take gold, take silvers and diamonds and sell to France, sell to Europe, to Ghana, all wealth. Because it is very stupid if you are a billionaire, 1 billionaire, in the middle of trillions of poor people. It's nonsense, not making sense. So distribution of resources will come when we free our borders. If I want to go to Tanzania because it's free border, they have that free port, no tax. I order my products from China. I take them from Tanzania. I cross Hispania border, I'm in Kenya. I crossed here, I'm in Kenya, because we are brothers. We have Luos in Tanzania. We have Kikuyus in Tanzania.
Masai.
We have Masais in Tanzania. Why these borders? Why separating families? Brother, what do you have?
I'm just imagining in a place where someone is your brother. Then someone just comes and invites you and make a division where you are limited to speak to this brother. You are limited to be helped by this brother.
Abomination.
Just look like a country like Uganda, which is our neighboring country, you find without having some visas, you cannot even be able to migrate to that place.
And they are very brutal.
Imagine in a place where you want to make a certain trade, and it is a must that you have the visa so that you can go to that country. What's that?
When you talk about a trade, we want to look into a century, a journey into the past, where people used to embrace what we call barter trade. Opening borders is also introducing the barter trade, means of engaging ourselves in marketing our product. I have gold, I don't have cash, and I have a brother having coffee in Sudan. I take my gold to Sudan, I take coffee, come back with coffee to Kenya, I sell. Yeah, najua market mali atapata market ya gold. Mi najua mali nitapata market. In our geographical area, maybe Kenya can accommodate good coffee. So I have coffee and I'm interested in tobacco business, and we have tobacco in Sudan. So I have to look a partner in Sudan.
Exactly.
Na hiyo lazima ni travel to Sudan, usiniweke mpaka ya kwamba bana, in my country I have a farm of coffee and I see you don't have coffee here. Can we do something good? I don't have cash, but I can come with 10 tons of coffee, and we value and we evaluate, then we do exchange. Mimi najua mali naweza nikapata market ya hizi tobacco, sababu Kenya watu wanavuta sigara sana. So I will talk with British American Tobacco because I have a link with them to see how we can at least have some trade. Hiyo inaitwa barter trade. Means that we can trade. Continue, sorry for cutting you short because you talk about trade.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, these are your main objectives. Yeah. We want to also engage barter trade.
Also, there's still enmity and war. The division between a brother and a sister, brother and a brother. Imagine you are fighting your brother in Somalia. You are fighting a brother in Tanzania, where you cannot be allowed to go to that country without the visas themselves. Just some simple political divisions between these people. We must be in a position where you have the United States of Africa, where you can be able to use the same currency, the same language, leadership. Maybe you have only one president who can be able to unite you. Through that,
President of the United States of Africa. Very powerful.
Imagine of that. Very powerful.
Imagine a president of the United States of Africa.
Yeah.
My brother.
That one will be very great.
I have a scenario. This is a true story. In Isibania border, where we have some laws in Kenya and we have some laws are in Tanzania. And they are not allowed to integrate unless they are creating some shortcuts to see how they can, just say hi bila mapolisi kujua katika hiyo buffer zone, hiyo buffer zone yenye na separate border ya Tanzania, na inabidi watengeze hizi evacuation routes, panya routes, so that they can go to Tanzania, say hi to their families, sababu huyu nyumba yake iko hapa na hii border imecross. Hizi borders is like imaginary lines, mali kama equator ina cross ama latitude ama zile longitude. So nyumba ya ndugu yako, bromeni wako iko Tanzania, na nyumba ya baba ama babu iko
Kenya.
Go to Hispania border, utapata ndo ina happen. So we have families in Tanzania and we have families in Kenya. Na hizi sasa kufunga border ina separate families. Na Mungu anatu advise, anatu guide ya kwamba let's work on unification for all. Can we unite as Africa? Can we copy from United States of America? Why they call themselves superpower? Because if united we stand and divided we fall. We are falling down because we are divided. So we have to be united. Mbunge wa Kasipul Wandewa constituency.
Yeah.
Sahi Mchina anatengeza barabara Kenya. Wanaoa madada zetu. Madada zetu sasa, wale wa China wametuzidia sana, wanaoa madada zetu sababu wengi wako huku na ni wa kiume wengi. Lakini wale wa kike wamebaki kule wanafanya kazi. So pia kwa sababu wanaoa madada zetu, tunaomba Chinese pia wawachilie hizi borders tukinino, wale wa China watakuja huku wawane. Sini hivyo.
Yeah.
tuko na hiyo mambo na tribalism. Wakati tunaleta hizi borders pamoja, hakutakuwa na vita ya Mama Suluhu na Kenyan online fighters Gen Zs kurushiana maneno, kwa sababu Mama Martha Karua atakuwa na mvuka tu kwenda kule bila kuzuiliwa. Ukitaka kwenda kumsalimia Bobby Wine, wewe utakuwa unavuka tu Uganda, so hakutakuwa na commotion or confrontation. Sini hivyo kuonyesha kwamba if we unite and advocate for borderless Africa, which I want to congratulate the countries, African countries, which have already embraced the call for borderless Africa, to continue advocating for borderless Africa, continue opening their borders for young people from Africa to have free access to these borders, to have free access to jobs, to have free access, because we might have opportunities in Kenya which is not in Tanzania. And we have experienced, young people from Dar es Salaam University, they should be allowed to come to Kenya and practice law in Kenya, because we have the Supreme Court in Kenya. It's not that right. Exactly. We have Kenyatta University. No? We have Moi University. We have the mighty Pwani University. We have Maseno University. And in Tanzania, we might have one or two universities. The University of Dar es Salaam. Why can't you allow these young people who are connected with the modern technology, wanatumia Facebook, wanatumia Instagram, wanatumia X kuconnect. Watu siku hizi wana create friendship through social media. Imagine sahi niko na mabeste wengi from Tanzania, from South Africa. Hatujakutana one on one, lakini tunawasiliana kwa mtandao. Kuonyesha kwamba wakifungua hizi border, hizi voice ya kwamba jamaa kitu yenye mnafanya sio poa. Kama ni criticism, let it be negative criticism. I believe that even those terrorists are human beings. They will change their minds. But once they are subjected as terrorists because of these borders, I think we have to ban these borders as soon as possible. My call, again, I want to hear you, Mr. President, once again, Daktari Samoei Ruto, because we propose Kenya be the headquarters of United States of Africa, and you should stand strong, Mr. President, to advocate for borderless Africa by banning all visas for our brothers and sisters from Africa to come to Kenya free. We need them to come to Kenya. Let them come to Kenya. Let's accommodate them. We have refugees. We have even also internal displaced persons. We have to accommodate them. We have our brothers in Congo running for war. They are being killed over there. Some are from Somalia, some from Sudan. Let's accommodate them like what Moi did in his era. By doing this, I will give few 1 minute to the panelists to do some summary also. Now we can close the podcast. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. In conclusion, I personally would like to advise all the Africans, especially the leaders who are always there to guide and to represent us, that it is very important that as Africans we come together in unity and have a United States, that we may be able to do our activities in the same place, so that we may be able to come together with all our resources and be able to come up with factories, be able to do trade, be able to have a common education system, be able to have a common army, so that we may be able to unify ourselves and even protect our borders. It will be very great if Africans define themselves that I am from the United States of Africa, that I am from Djibouti, I am from Ethiopia, I am from Kenya. It's going to be something that is very much beneficial to us, and it is going to increase our economy to a bigger percentage. I know this dream will come true. Thank you.
To my point, it is all about United States of Africa. United States of Africa. If we unite, things are going to be good in Africa. Education is going to improve. Trade is going to improve. The economy is going to rise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh Lord of mercy, thank you for your mercy, grace, and love. Thank you for the health and strength. Grant your sons and daughters serenity to accept things that they cannot change, courage to change things that they can, and wisdom to understand the differences. I pray in the name of all saints. Amen. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Asanteni sana. Brothers and sisters, popote pale mlipo, ukiwa hapo nyumbani unajitayarisha kwenda kazini, sisi tunakuombea salama. If God grant our faith to be part and parcel of tomorrow, I swear and promise that we will be here. Thank you. Have a blessed day.